David Michael Harvey, LLC, has just installed the most thorough water filtration system he's ever installed. And it's a combination of Aquasana with the Whole House water filtration system, Aquasana, and then the Whole House water filtration system from Pureearth. So this is what happens to the water from the city. You got water from the city coming in maybe 110 psi. This is your water main. Looks a little different in every house. This is your pressure reducer valve, and that'll bring the psi down to around 50 to 70 psi. And then we got your grounding wire. Whenever you take out a section of copper pipe and replace it with PEX, P-E-X, you want to continue that copper grounding system. So there we go. We got it to the filtration system, and from the filtration system, nice, wonderfully filtered water into the whole house for showers, and every tap has filtered water. So you got city water coming in here. It cannot go past this valve because this is in the off position, perpendicular to the pipe it's attached to. Is like a stop sign. So right now it's coming in. This acts as the new main. This shuts off water to the whole house instead of that one right there. So we got your unfiltered water coming in here. It cannot go past this. I'll explain this in a minute. This is kind of a complicated system. So let's see. All right, so comes into here. This also acts as the main. Close this right here, and you've cut off water to the whole house as well. So comes in here to the Aquasana low maintenance pre-filter. Change every 6 months. So there's a cartridge in here, and after 6 months or so, it might be a little brown from the sediment. And then it goes through this Rhino whole house water filter, gets a bunch of contaminants out that you don't want in your water. Then we got salt-free water conditioner, whole house descaler. And this takes those minerals, calcium, and those jagged molecules and kind of makes them spherical so they go through your pipes and preserves your pipes and appliances and stuff. Had to get a little creative with the bends and stuff in here. Had to because this situation fitting both these systems into the space was a little challenging. Plus I wanted certain functionality that I'll explain later with the two different systems here. So it gets a whole bunch of stuff out. Aquasana does a great job getting a whole bunch of stuff out. There's a list of what it gets out of your water, and then there's a list of what this Pureearth system gets out of your water. And the client said there's a couple more things, that I want out of my water. So he ordered this system as well. So put them together, and it's kind of complicated, but it gets some very pure water to all parts of your house. And then he has an Aquasana reverse osmosis under sink system upstairs that you don't see right here. So the water comes in, goes through the post filter, and comes up here. Can't go past that for now. And then it just comes into the pre-filter. So after it's very pure, very filtered, it gets filtered again. And then you get a whole house filter from Pureearth, pure-earth.com. And this gets some stuff out that Aquasana does not. And I do not remember what it gets out that Aquasana does not. Aquasana is generally, all you're going to need. Depending on, it's just personal choice. If you want more purification, you can do something like this. So this media in here needs to be changed every 3 years. Oh, I'll get to that in a second. So it goes through this whole house filter, which is a version of this. And then it goes through the Whole House FLUORIDE filter. There's been a debate for years on whether or not the fluoridization of the water supply in the United States is a good thing or a bad thing. Started in the 1940s, putting fluoride in the water supply to help our teeth stay healthy. And nowadays, there's quite a lot of pushback against that. So if you're in the camp that says fluoride is real bad for you, then you can get one of these. I think this is the only place in the country that sells a whole house fluoride removing tank. So yeah, it goes through here, and then comes through here into the house with incredibly pure water. And then if you're at the kitchen sink upstairs, it gets even purer because they got a reverse osmosis under sink system, as I mentioned a second ago. Whole house and under sink reverse osmosis filter and media maintenance schedule. So the Aquasana pre and post filter, you change those every 6 months. Change the cartridge in there, every 6 months. The Aquasana Rhino and descaler, that's the Rhino, that's the descaler. Those last for 10 years. Pureearth pre-filter, change every 6 months. So you change the cartridge inside there every 6 months. The Pureearth Whole House media, change that every 3 years. So you change this every 3 years. And you can detach the tank by unscrewing this. Detach it here, and then you get this funnel. And you just unscrew this thing and pour the media in there. Same with this one, except this is every 12 months. This is the fluoride filter, so you need to replace the powder in there every 12 months. And I put these little Pureearth tank caps for future tank exchanges. Pretty sure no other plumber is going to be this thorough. Pureearth, well, that's, you got the literature in there. So let's see what else we got. 3 years. So Pureearth Whole House fluoride filter, change the media every 1 year. And then Pureearth, under sink. The Aquasana under sink stages 1 and 3 for the and the remineralizer upstairs under the kitchen sink. You change those every 6 months. And the under sink stage 2, change that every 12 months. So this is the install date. Installation of all systems completed. So 6 months from now, you got several things to change, and you can order those from either Aquasana Aquasana.com or pure-earth.com. So, October 13th, 2024, you're going to change the Aquasana pre-filter, Aquasana post-filter, this right here, the Pureearth pre-filter, and then the reverse osmosis remineralizer, and the stage 1 and stage 3. So you need to first isolate these systems from the house, and then drain the water and pressure from them. So you need some towels, got some buckets, and then you got your Aquasana pre-filter wrench, Aquasana post-filter wrench, Pureearth pre-filter wrench. So what you do, it's time to, 6 months from now, it's time to change these things. So you put your house on bypass, so people in the house can have water while you're maintaining your systems. You close these. So, and then you can go ahead and close this. Okay, and then you go ahead and close this right here. Close this and close this. So you got the house on bypass, just getting city water. This is closed, this is closed. Pretty much close everything you can close. Closed, everything's closed, all the valves are closed. There you go, easiest way to do it. Then you want to drain the pressure and the water out of here. And you can do that right here. Just drain that into a bucket. And then made one over here. Pureearth does not supply these unions. They do not supply all these little fittings. They do supply the bracket. They do not supply this little pressure reducer valve, but that's why you gotta hire us, because we put stuff like that. So after you release the pressure from the vents, you have your hopefully have your new cartridges in hand, and grab the pre-filter wrench for the Aquasana. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, and you got your Aquasana post-filter wrench. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. And your Pureearth pre-filter wrench. Same thing, lefty loosey, righty tighty. And you're gonna have a lot of water come out. You're gonna have some discoloration on the cartridges. And there you go. You just put the cartridges in there. Put these back up. Tighten them up. And also, you're gonna need to put some silicone on the O-rings. Silicone on the O-rings. Silicone on the O-ring. And then make sure everything's tight. Everything's tight right here. Then it's time to put the water back in the system. So you close the bypass. Actually, that's the last thing you can do, so people still have water while you're testing for leaks. So you turn this on slowly, let water back into it. So you can test this area for the fittings to see if there's any slow leaks. And if everything's good there, you just open this up, turn it on slowly. You will hear the water going through there, going through there, going through there. Water coming in, it's going to stop. It's going to stop right here. So that's a good chance to kind of, check for little tiny leaks or anything. Then you're going to open this, and slowly, it's going to hit up against this, it's going to hit up against this, and hit up against that. So now it's time to open the Pureearth one slowly. Water comes through here, goes to the Pureearth one, and it's going to stop right here. So you can be testing, kind of check for little slow leaks around here. Then if everything looks good, just open this up. Oops. Slowly right here. And it cannot go this way, comes up this way, and it's going to stop. It's going to stop right here. So you can kind of check for leaks around this little section. You can open this up slowly into the house. And then you want to close this bypass, otherwise you're going to keep getting city water into your house combined with the filtered water. We don't want city water at all, so now you are in the normal functioning situation. Keep closed for normal usage. Coming through here. Keep on for normal usage, keep on for normal usage, keep off for normal usage, keep off for normal usage, and then keep on for normal usage into the house. And of course, the ideal is to be able to use both these systems at the same time. But what if you find like a tiny little leak or something in the Aquasana system? Or what if you need to change the filters and you don't have the filter cartridges yet, but everything's good over here, so you want to use just this system for a little bit till you can get your parts? The way you bypass just the Aquasana system and use just the Pureearth system is you close this. No water's going to the Aquasana system. You open this, bypass Aquasana only. So the water's coming over here, can't go this way. So we want to close this. So now the water's coming over here, skipping the Aquasana system, can't go that way. Can't go into the Aquasana system that way. Comes through the Pureearth, and now we have just the water from this system working. So, and we're bypassing this for the time being. So what if this gets a situation, maybe a tiny leak or something, or maybe it's time to change the media, and it's been a little over time. Maybe the water's not tasting quite right, and you haven't had time to get the powder, the carbon powder for these yet. And you just want to bypass this system temporarily. This is what you do in that situation. You would close this. You would close the Pureearth system, And then you're going to want to make sure the water can go through just the Aquasana. So we need to close this. No water to the Pureearth in this situation. Open this one. Always open them kind of slow. Goes through the Aquasana. And open this. Cannot go into the Pureearth system. And then we're going to open this up. And then this is closed. So that way we have just a situation where you're using only the Aquasana system in this hypothetical. Water's coming through here. Cannot go into the Pureearth system. Cannot go back that way. Cannot go into the Pureearth system that way. And it goes to the rest of the house using just the Aquasana in that hypothetical. So that's why there's all these valves. I wanted the ability for the homeowner to use just this or just this, but usually use all of them. So there you go. Kind of complicated. But I have not gone over the reverse osmosis system upstairs, but this video is already too long. Have a good day.